Hello. 2 days in a row. Pretty crazy. I was lured by the promise of more potentially good missions. So here we are. And sorry, there's like a million cops outside my house for some reason. Just like hearing stuff happening. Hey, Shane. Welcome. Good to see you again. Yeah, this may be a potentially ill-advised stream because there's supposed to be a thunderstorm rolling through. I found out as of 5 minutes ago in the not-too-distant future, so we're gonna just hope that my computer doesn't get nuked by a lightning bolt. But the old surge protector should do its job, I hope. Anyway, we'll be starting off tonight with Between These Dark Walls by Skaki from, what is this, 16th of November, 2012? Yeah, so this is actually the last mission of 2012. There were only 2 of them, and both of them were Skakis, apparently. So this is one of the last Old Dark missions, I believe. I think the next one coming up, like after this, Nigel's Hidden Treasure, is also an Old Dark mission. And possibly The Unseen, which is another Skaki mission, coming up. Might be Old Dark, but after that, I think... And actually possibly Dead Night, Sweet Delight, which comes after that, but Widow's Ire is definitely New Dark. And everything after that, of course, is New Dark. So there you go. We're almost current, and by almost current, I mean like 14 years out of date. So we will get to the present day eventually. Should be fine with the surge protector. Yeah, I hope. Those usually aren't. They're usually okay for like sort of if your municipal power gets wacky or whatever, then it doesn't screw up your electronics. But lightning bolts do generate a lot of voltage. But I have been fortunate in my life to never have that happen. I just know people who have had their stuff destroyed. So it's always made me a little bit paranoid. But at any rate, Between These Dark Walls. So, it says, this mission takes place sometime before the Dark Project. Things could get potentially messy tonight. I was on my way back home when some tough boys ambushed me. They weren't looking for money or anything, they just wanted to kill me right there in the street. Fortunately, I managed to run away unscathed, but these guys are still looking for me. I've managed to piece together something from rumors and hearsays. Turns out Messer Barrick, an usurer I've done jobs for in the past, sold me out to Raputo, one of the city wardens, in order to prove that he'll be loyal and pay his tributes. Apparently Barrick's business collapsed with DeWall's demise, and now he seeks the protection of Raputo. Not to mention Barrick's business was run right under Raputo's nose, but he was protected by DeWall at that time. In exchange for his good work, Barrick received a priceless necklace as a reward and keeps it stashed in his crumbling castle in Newmarket. Now is the time for some sweet revenge. I'm gonna steal Barrick's necklace and humiliate him. That'll teach him to never double-cross me. I should also steal some valuables along the way, just to show Raputo how I deal with his reckless threats. Raputo doesn't like independents operating within his turf, so I'll make sure to plunder the neighborhood. I gotta be careful, though. With DeWall's downfall, the city became more dangerous than ever. Thugs and assassins are on the loose in the dark, and lawmen and Hammerites prowl the streets in search of heretics and criminals alike. Craig's Cleft has never been so full. Additional notes. Oh no, this is... Okay, never mind. This is a New Dark mission. It straight up says, New Dark is required, period. I've demolished the poly count in most areas, so you have to grab it. And there's etc, etc, etc. It's recommended you play this FM in dark conditions, perhaps between some dark walls. This is a major part of the experience. Keep 1 or 2 rope arrows with you at all times. Explore, 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 and see where the twisted rooftops of Newmarket take you. Make sure to read everything you come across. Hints and plot elements may be written somewhere, as is tradition. Higher difficulty means less starting gear, less equipment to be found, a higher loot goal, and more opponents. The main objective remains the same. It is possible to ghost this mission and get all the loot while doing so. My. Will I be doing that? No, probably neither of those things. And some texturing and sound credits. Yeah. So never mind. I think actually what the deal with this one is that it was developed, like it started development pre-New Dark, and then it was like sometime during its development, New Dark came out, and then it was sort of ported over into the new engine or something like that. Yeah, I think that's why this one was stuck in my head as being like a like old Dark thing. I think that's why. Anyway, might as well get going. Hello, Cybernethy, and hello, Garrett. Again. Welcome back. Hello, Biddle. The whole gang's here. Grand Quest, yes indeed. Gotta play all of these missions. The missions will not play themselves. And, I am just the guy to play them. That was the least eloquently stated sentence I probably ever could have come up with. But anyway. So, let's get started. Had the most amazing time in the sword last night? Well, the sword's always a good time. Mr. Barrack betrayed you, so now it's time to make him pay. Break into his manor and steal the amethyst necklace Raputo gave him as a reward. Robbing a warden's territory and one of his new associates' manor will surely prove you are not one to be trifled with. Steal at least $28.50 worth of valuables. True professional doesn't leave a mess. Do not kill everyone, do not kill anyone. I guess that was a bit of a Freudian slip. A bit of a Freudian slip. Don't kill everyone either. Once you've accomplished your tasks, leave Newmarket the way you came. Guess what you discovered how to do, Cyber? I could not begin to guess. Know this mission, Garrett? Yeah, it's a famous one. This is one of the Tall Buildings Lamau missions. Actually, wait, before I do that, equipment check. Sword, blackjack, broadheads, water arrows, moss arrows that I'm never going to use. That is mine now. Thank you, sir. Alright, now I go. Reminds me of the sound of a Burrick in a room. Yeah, it is the same author, so rightfully so. Though this is a much, much earlier mission. Schwert Prügel. I don't think I pronounced either of those things right. I know the umlaut is supposed to be sort of a oo sound most of the time. I can't believe this man did not react to me clacking on the ground there. Actually, hang on. Before I retrieve that... Yeah, okay. So there is further to go. Where am I, incidentally? Target. Start here. Okay. Stone Market Gate. Alright, so I need to go here, which means I'm going to not go there, probably. Well, I'll go there eventually, but I'm not going to go there yet. So is this... Hang on, am I on top of the new market gate? I think I might be. Boink. Love a little of verticality. And by a little, I mean a lot, frankly. I am a big verticality enjoyer. Made a very fun discovery in the sword involving the no-kill objective. Is there some sort of loophole? I mean, I know you can kill the guys with traps and whatnot, but... verticality can add a lot when done well. Exactly. It can be extremely annoying, though, so there is that. But interesting bookshelf. I don't know if I love it or if I hate it. It's one of those two things. Like the fact that it's inside a pillar is I'm gravitating towards I hate it, actually. It's a little weird that it's in like a supporting pillar. But it is interesting. Alright, perfumed love letter. My most esteemed Duchess, my heart pummels through my chest when I see your marvelous hair floating in the nightly breeze like feathers slowly falling on the ground. And when I see your flawless silhouette against the bright light of your windows, I cannot help myself but fall madly in love with you. I would enjoy the pleasure of your company on a stroll someday. I know of a wonderful belvedere near Stone Market that has an incredible view on the city. I remain your most ardent admirer, Lord Johann Grimshaw. Thought it said John for a second. I mean, Johann is... Whoa. Okay, well, that was not what I was planning on doing, but anyway. That's fine, it's only 1 HP. Yeah, Johann and... Johann and John are one and the same. But... see what it's going for? Yeah. It's... I also see what it's going for. I don't think I would ever want such a thing in my own house, as much of a book enjoyer as I am. The guards can be baited into fleeing directly into the trapped hallways.
Hello? Who art thou?
Well, as a general no-kill guy, I probably won't be employing such techniques myself, but interesting to know. Surprising number of names are just John. True. Yeah, and I mean, Johann is actually, I think, just a shortened version of Johannes, which is also like a permutation of like some other name that is also just John. I probably shouldn't have taken that rope away. That might be a bit of an issue for me in the not-too-distant future. Here's what I managed to swipe from Lord Wimple's manor near the Weeping Angel. A pair of opera spectacles, 2 gold vases, and a jeweled tiara. Your pay comes with the package. Of course, keep the items safe until we can fence them. Cuddy may be interested, but I've heard Barrack has managed to restart his operations, and he's in our turf while Cuddy isn't. Anyway, keeping an eye on them shouldn't be that hard, even for you. The tiara is real good quality, so don't lose it. Bentham. Well, whoops. Oh, okay, I'm actually good. I'm actually not good. I'm actually not good at all. If I were to just... there we go. That's what I was trying to do. And then maybe... I feel like this is going to hurt me. Oh, no, it isn't. Perfect. Perfect! Here with the missing floor. With the flies. Yeah. Okay. Nice. I think I go this way, actually. I don't know why. This way is speaking to me. 1.5 minute warning on the ads. Ah. There you go. That's why this way was calling to me. Oh, this is... That's just the starting zone. Okay. I was... Yeah, I was very turned around directionally, but yeah, that makes sense. Alright, back up here. Back down here. And... this would be... I guess this is Castle Spalding, then? Probably? Maybe? Possibly? 2 nights in a row? Yeah, absolutely. Hello, Sniper. Welcome back. I was lured by the possibility of playing more actually well-made missions. So here I am. Rubble rock can be used to block magic missile traps. Yeah, that tracks. I'm like... No, I've definitely exhausted the possibilities of this place. I don't know why I'm like... distracted, just pacing back and forth over here. I could be a guard. I'm not seeing any real options, unless whatever this is made out of wood. It is not made out of wood. Not even remotely. Okay. Yeah, I think this is... Oh. No, never mind. I thought I saw something up there. Yeah, no, that's a non-starter. I think it is time... Actually, wait. No, I'll just take a shortcut. Perfect. Alright, what do we have here? Honest folk of Newmarket, it has come to the attention of the most honourable Lord Curanus, burgomaster of Upper Newmarket, that a knave of most foul reputation and of dark appearance may prowl in our humble district to rob the honest man and steal from the rich. Let it be known that the Baron's police, with the help of the Order of the Hammer in Newmarket, led by the most esteemed Father Rabolt, shall do their best, or possibly Rabol, shall do their best to catch this criminal. Thusly declared Lord Curanus, burgomaster of Upper Newmarket. Honest citizens, be thou warned that the Order of the Hammer present in Newmarket shall from now on assist the Baron's police in its duty. Our borough must be cleansed of filth, and it is with this very purpose that the builder's servants shall always remain vigilant and smite the skulking thief, chastise the wild prostitute, and imprison the unruly criminal. Thusly signed and approved by His Eminence, the High Priest Markander, Father Rabolt. It's probably Rabol, actually. It's probably like Renault. This is also definitely not the whatever gate it was that I was... The Stone Market Gate. The Stone Market Gate would be... probably... That doesn't really look big enough to be a gate either, actually. I see. Well, that's not the gate. Unless that is the gate, and... I don't know. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. As long as I can find my way back here later. This is what? Harcourt Street. Well, that might be useful if any of the streets on the map were labeled, but they are not. Stealth Gaming. Perhaps if I were to not run directly into him. Oh, I wouldn't worry about it, dude. I like that the streets are, like, uneven and weird. Makes it feel a lot more natural. even this soon, like as in circa 2012-ish, it still is like not as common to see streets that are like more natural looking. There's still a lot of flat with or like regular looking slope type deals. Stealth gaming at its peak, exactly. That's what you come here for. It's a sewer. Count me out. I'll go there eventually, but I'm not overly fond of sewers, so instead let's break into this random shop.
Who made that noise?
Nobody? I wouldn't worry about it. Wouldn't worry about it at all. It's actually completely fine and very normal. Just like having a severed head above, or on your, I was gonna say above your mantelpiece, but this is neither a mantle nor a piece. Well, I guess it is a piece of furniture, but anyway, you're dead. Cool. Oh, now I'm tripping over this man. Rope arrow. Excellent, excellent. Oh, that's it? What? Okay, maybe I'm just hearing that torch. I thought I heard somebody, like, walking on tile for a second. Thought there was maybe some, like, room brush bleeding happening. Boink.
Must have been rats.
Okay, well that worked out. I'm not gonna complain. That was exceptionally awkward. Should be your loser. Well, sometimes I'm loser and sometimes I'm dead. Really could work either way. Everyone just has a severed head on a shelf in their house. I don't know. I can't say that I am counted among their number, but to each their own, I suppose. Although I do have, like, a bunch of decorative skulls and things about. But they're not real. Even remotely. Mostly carved out of various materials. Soapstone and that sort of thing.
Been imagining things. Hello? Anyone there? Guess not.
Anytime you're ready to turn around there, buddy. Anytime at all. I mean, there's no actual reason to even knock this guy out other than my insatiable thirst for violence. But, you know, as the name suggests, it is insatiable. What do we have here? A Attention, guards. The master suspects a thief might be stealing from the wine cellar, so you'd better keep an eye on that sewer hatch in this very room. Otherwise, I fear the master may not be as gentle as me. And don't you taffers try to get inside. Only he has the key. Captain Sinclair. Do I need any other reason? Not really, no. Hang on, I'm gonna try something. No? Okay. So there is a thing that can happen in Thief where flash bombs that are just like out in the environment can actually be detonated if they're disturbed. I was gonna see if I could jump on that one and get it to do it, but that was a really, really bad spot to save. Holy shit, that was a bad spot to save.
Nothing here now.
Okay, we're all good.
Hello?
I see. Wait, where even am I? This might be the Terrell estate? Big question mark? Well, whoever's estate it is, it's getting robbed. Oh, do not roast yourself, sir. I feel like I definitely recognize this place. I mean, I have played this mission before a long time ago, but for some reason this place is sticking out in my memory. Oi. Seen that happen with certain projectiles? Yeah. It is a thing. It can happen with mines as well.
Did that shadow move?
Local thief unable to blackjack. A very slowly moving man. Alright, have that. The City Tribune! Infamous crime lord Dewall West... Let me start that again. Okay, let me start that a third time. Infamous crime lord Dewall arrested. Dewall, the well-known city warden, was arrested yesterday by the Baron's police with the help of the Order of the Hammer. The assault was personally led by Captain Pearsall, who told the Tribune, "Today we celebrate a great victory. Thanks to our relentless efforts, we have triumphed over crime. Dewall and his men were the plague of the city, and rest assured that every criminal will suffer the same fate as long as I am in command." More on page 6. Gems of Sarnoth cut in small pieces and found on the black market. Lord Solace, owner of the fabulous gems, discovered 3 months ago that his precious gems were gone when he came back from a banquet organized by the vase collector Lord Randall in downtown. The case was so mysterious it was dropped 2 days after the theft. But now a respectable diamond cutter from Upper Darksmoke claims he has clearly identified small diamond fragments as being, without a shadow of a doubt, the gems of Sarnoth cut in small pieces for the black market. More on page 9. Even more vases for me. Hope they happen with mines because they wouldn't be worth $350 in stores if they didn't. Yeah, true. But it happens with disarmed mines as well, from time to time. Okay, do we have... Hey! We have the correct... Or, well, not correct, but I guess we have... Box... What am I trying to say? I was going to say hitbox, but this is also not correct. The mesh and the collision box are actually aligned, which is nice, instead of it being a giant you fly up in the sky type situation. Okay, so that's that. There's also something over there. But that sounds like a problem for future me. Hang on, was there? No. Yeah. Okay, well, whatever. Cat's out of the bag. Sorry, lady. Do not cook your head in the fire, please. Basement study. Dear sister, I have received your secret letter, and I must confess it made me glimpse hope again. I found a piece of parchment and a quill in my husband's study down in the basement. I had to steal a copy of the key from him while he was sleeping, but if he ever discovers I've done this and I've been writing to you, he will undoubtedly punish me. My days here between these dark walls... Roll those credits. Title drop. Are dull and moribund, and you know that my husband is a ruthless man. My young girl's dreams were shattered the day of our wedding, and I will never forgive father for this. William is a brute, and he has me confined in a small bedroom with no windows. I rarely see daylight, and this castle is so grim it seems the very night haunts it with its presence. I can hear the walls whisper. I can hear them faintly shake as if there were rats in the walls, scurrying and running along the cracks. Maybe because of this bleak atmosphere. I am losing my mind here. If only I could be a child again. Hey, correct collision box again. Nice. I mean, the domestic abuse part is not nice. But the collision box is very nice. Gargantuan-ass scrolls. Everybody loves them. Everybody needs them. This goes a direction that will probably get me killed, but... Oh. Never mind. You can rope here. But... what if instead of roping... I were to... completely ignore that and go all the way down the stairs? This is... Yes? Yes, this is what I'm looking for. Also... didn't take those carrots before, and also I didn't eat that deer leg. But it doesn't really matter, because I'm exactly where I was when I started. Which is to say, 0 HP... healed. Huh. Hang on a second. Is there something I'm missing? Is there a door I forgot about? Oh, this is the door I forgot about. Yeah, there we go.
I don't like the looks of this.
New window for the northern wing. Tell that lazy slob Mortimer to replace it. Yada yada yada. Gemstones. Golden statuette of apparent pagan origin. Is it from the Larlock Society? Oh, there's a bunch of these. Hey, Marmbo. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Received an amethyst necklace from Cyric as a gift, offered by Lord Reputo. I hope his henchman can handle that thief Garrett, or whatever name he goes by these days. Sounds like the man has a talent for hiding like a coward. Also, where the hell did I put the second key to my study? I suspect somebody might be stealing from the wine cellar. If it's a downwinder, I gotta say they got nerve. 3 times have I heard noises coming from beyond that door, but of course my lazy house guards told me they didn't hear a thing. Guess I'll close that taffing door, keep the damn key with me, and tell Sinclair to watch for intruders. Can't be too cautious. I heard a strange noise when I was in my bedroom. I thought it was just the wind, but no, it was not it. It was a throbbing noise, but it was very faint, and I think it came from the necklace. Now this is a fine specimen. Could that magnificent piece of jewelry be magical? I've heard things about such objects in Roxburgh, but could they really exist? That fence Victoria, I'm sure she knows something about it. I'm going to keep it close to me. Wait a second, am I somehow accidentally in Barrack's castle? Whoopsies. Okay, well, whatever. It's fine. Here anyway, I might as well, I need 2850. Huh. Messer Beric, I want to personally thank you for your invaluable help. With that petty independent thief Garrett out of the way, I currently have the best underguild network in the city, and I'm most pleased to say it was all thanks to you. It is only a matter of time before my men find him, and if your information is accurate, it shouldn't take long. As a token of my gratitude, please accept this most formidable amethyst necklace I acquired from Cyric. I know you have a fondness for jewelry, so I'm sure this reward will please you, and I am of course eager to do business with you again. Raputo. Honestly, with the title drop readable back there, I probably should have known that this is indeed the objective place. Except the guy's not here, and also neither is the necklace, so, you know. Well, that's an obvious secret door if ever I've seen one. Yep, there we go. Aha. The Keepers. As per usual. Y'all got any ladders in here? Good luck reaching the top shelf. I mean, I'm a pretty tall guy, but even I couldn't reach that. Hey, are you supposed to be a...
The wind plays tricks with my senses.
You supposed to be a keeper? Is that your deal? Is that why you sound like a mage but look like a thief? Maybe I actually don't hide this guy out in the open. You know what? That's close enough. That's good enough. Actually, wait a second. Let's not ignore this locked door over here. Never mind, it's not real. And also not locked. So I guess these guys probably have the necklace then, do they? I also recognize this room. You can find the really hidden lever, but not the one in front of your face. Yeah. It's a talent of mine. As it was foretold, the Medallion of True Seeing has returned to us. Elder Ingvar was most pleased when he finally acquired it, but I wonder how he managed to find it. Does the new access to the Newmarket sewage system have anything to do with this? Elder Ingvar was so secretive about it. Ironic, a keeper keeping things from keepers. I had a feeling he was going to be looking that way. Whoop. Can I? There we go. Excellent. Elder Ingvar's chambers. Alright, let's see what we can do about this. By that I mean, let's rob the place. Ah! See, this is what I was talking about earlier. We have Keeper's Shrine Key, okay. Amateur detected. Anyway, Elder Ingvar, while I certainly congratulate you on retrieving the Apparently I can't read today. While I certainly congratulate you on retrieving the Medallion of True Seeing, I do not, however, approve of your careless methods. Our order was built with the purpose of remaining hidden and observed from afar, and by killing that man and stealing his possession, you destroyed this very purpose. It is with immense grief that I have to, from now on, temporarily strip you of all your... Sorry, from now on temporarily? Anyway, from now on temporarily strip you of all your titles and privileges until your trial. Thusly signed, Second Keeper, Theobald. Work on the access to the old castle is complete, and we can now use it for moving around the city via the Newmarket sewage system. The power station became too dangerous, and it leads right into our forbidden library. This way will also allow me to sense the Medallion of True Seeing, and acquiring it will undoubtedly make me climb hierarchy faster than through regular means. I must hide my true motives and stay focused. I really got lucky on this one. I knew the medallion was close, but the council urged me to build this access, and now the medallion is almost ours. I knew my disciples questioned me on why the tunnel goes right into that wretched man's cellar, but I cannot answer to them now. They feel something is amiss. Okay, well, what does this key open, then? Was there another way I didn't go? Probably. Actually, very definitely there was another way I didn't go. I just accidentally went the right way the first time. Aha! Any valuable plate enjoyers? Well, one. Obligatory fireplace fire arrow. I genuinely don't remember where these things, like that little object, not the gargoyle bit, but the light that's attached to it. I genuinely don't remember where those show up in the original missions. Like, I know they're somewhere, but I don't remember where it is. And I see them all the time in fan missions.
It was a false vision.
Ah.
History presents itself.
Wait a second, did he just leave? Oh. Okay. Apparently this is dark enough. Not gonna complain. Reports from the Old Quarter Incident, Volume 6, on the case of Azaran the Cruel. Mysteries of the City, Volume 3, Treatise on Mages, of the Analysis of the Trickster Slabs. See, now we've got ladders. So I guess they just have to cart... Actually, this is only ladder singular that's tall enough, and that isn't even tall enough to reach the top. So I guess you just never get to read the books that are up there. And everybody has to cart this ladder around laboriously every time they want to reach the top shelves.
Is this a vision?
I kind of see what he was going for with the, like, using the mage voices on the thieves, but at that point, it would have been a lot more effort, but at that point I might have considered just porting, like, some of the Keeper Guard voices from Deadly Shadows over. Boink. Oh, none of this is readable, eh? Any secret books, perhaps? Probably not. Oh, excuse me. I mean, as illustrated in Deadly Shadows, the Keepers are more obvious switch in the middle of the floor rather than secret book switch types of guys. Yeah, that'll do. Close enough. Close enough. I kind of forgot that there was like a keeper twist to this mission. Gonna be honest. Thought that was a more of a Chalice of Souls thing. Not seeing any shrine-like objects to use this key that I have on. Probably downstairs somewhere. I think it can be reasonably assumed. This is going to make noise and or hurt me. Okay, well, it just hurt me, but... Wait, no, that's how you go upstairs. Hang on. Here? Yes, there we go. Ah, now this is the type of thing that might open, eh? There is, in fact, a guy. Thought I saw a goblet over there. Unsurprising, as this place in general is a guy-rich environment. Is this all? It is stone. Perfect.
He strikes as a dying wind. I stand unseen.
Ouch.
He strikes as a dying.
Do I have any... I do have a healing potion. Yeah, I think I'll keep that. Silly as it is. Hang on. Is that heartbeat from Deadly Shadows? That ambience? I feel like it might be. Anyway. Yeah, just need the loot goal then, I guess. Which means leave the way I came and do some more exploring. You know, maybe it is time for me to pay a visit to the sewers. Since there's an access hatch literally right here. As much as I am a sewer hater, there may be aught of use down here. Well, there's certainly... Ooh, there's certainly a guy.
Just the wind, I guess.
Albert, recent breaches in the Upper Newmarket sewer system have been observed, and I currently don't know what's going on. Could be spiders or some taffer loitering about, so you've got to patrol the area and watch for any intruders. Especially since that guy living just there always tells the Public Works Division to repair the broken sewer hatch in his basement. Could be a potential risk, you see. Jeremy. Not a soul left without a concussion in this neighborhood. That's how you know Garrett's been here. I thought these transformers were mantleable. Ah, they are. There we go. Although I think that might be one of the quote-unquote fixes that a certain T-Fix developer made. Which is to say, making them unmantleable. But that's okay, I have refixed it in the configuration. You don't have a key, do you? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it, but I see money. I see money and I see no key. Very unfortunate combination. Especially because I've run out of building, it seems. 2784. I need 2850, okay. I mean, I'm gonna keep exploring until I think I've seen the whole place, regardless of whether or not I get all the loot. I guess this is probably gonna just be... Huh. Yeah. Yeah, right. I for some reason thought that the other access hatch was actually on the street, but yeah, no. Okay, well, maybe one of the other Hammerites has a key for me. There's at least like one guy up there. I think that might be a place I haven't been. This is definitely a place I haven't been. This is definitely a place I have been, actually. Never mind. Oh, wait, is this how... Oh! No, yeah. Yes. Yeah, it's coming back to me now. Anything... No. Yeah, because it's... This goes to... Yeah. Okay. For some reason I thought that that was what was over... here. I thought that was this way. Which means it's... I actually haven't been over here? No, I have been over here. I've been here, there, and everywhere, I guess. I haven't been over here, though. That much is for sure. There's a non-traumatized man walking around.
And you're dead.
Easy? Oh. There's not that much to this, huh? There's some loot. 2844? Oh, that's cruel. Because I think... Oh, wait, no, there is one other window I feel like I saw that I haven't been in, plus whatever that is, actually, that I'm seeing just now. Thank you, Dark Engine. I guess I'll do this then. There we go. See, that's how that was supposed to go. Yeah. That's definitely something. That's also probably something. I think that's the window that I had seen earlier. Wait, have I been? Have I actually already been there? Possible. Nope, I have not been there, and that is an accessible place because there's a guard. Okay, good to know. Also, hello. I'll be having that. Okay, so now I can just leave if I want. But I don't want. Instead... I could swear... Yeah, it's over here. I think I might have to leave this rope here. It's seeming like a distinct possibility. Oops. Actually, hang on. What is this way? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, well, yeah, no. That was... I was thinking maybe, like, that's pretty steep. I was thinking maybe I could get over there via the roof, but... that would have been a little goofy. Oh, this is an archer that I alerted earlier. That would have been bad. Oops. Speaking of bad. I alerted him anyway. Like a fool. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna keep that. I can do this better. If I just do that. There we go. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go over there at some point, because that guy might have the key to wherever it was that I was before. Okay, so this is the access to both of these things, in fact. I see. Wait, is this... Have I been here? Yeah. I recognize this place. I just didn't see the hatch in the ceiling. Okay. If I could just... there we go. Also... Hey, hello. What are you doing here? Why are you alerted? That was a really bad time for you to turn around. I
know you're out there.
You good, dude? If I just take that, thanks.
Milord speaks ye, your most devoted spy. Been keeping an eye on Barrack in the docks as Milord ordered, but I regret to tell Milord that he has done nothings out of the ordinary. Been walkings around in his home and getting more merchandises in Stone Market. Going to pursue my observations best I can. Nothing seen about the sneaksy Milord is looking for. Methinks he vanished in the darks. Daquin.
Like how he's still mumbling about the sewers.
I'm gonna rob you of your organs, Tapper boy.
You do that, buddy. Alright, let's see if I can just surf my way down to victory. Actually, maybe I should leave that there. Must have been. Must have been. Ah, this one's got the collision set up correctly. My heart beats so hard, my heart pummels through my enamored Duchess when I see your silhouette against the windows of your heart. Oh, this is the same guy from earlier. I bet. Hang on, can he see her out the window? Out his window? I don't think so. Can I... Speaking of windows, can I... There we go. Huh. Okay, so I need to get back... That was sketchy as hell. So I need to get over there. That looks... Okay, what is going on with this goofy-ass looking roof? Oh, shit. Well, that serves me right. I should not have made fun of the turret there. But it's so, like, tall and thin. Weird-looking thing. Anyway, I'm gonna guess it's not possible to... Yeah. Okay, I'm seeing a window over there. But I don't know that that means anything. Okay, so I'm facing south. I am here. So that connects to the public works, which I may or may not have visited already, and toll camera concerns, which I may or may not also have visited already. I don't... No, I think I already... Yeah, I already had some sort of foolhardy plan involving that roof. So... Also, hello. Oh wait, there's already an arrow there, except I need a second one for this. Make sure I get on the right one. Good. Good. We're off to a great start. If I could just, there we go. Aha! Now, how to get down without dying. That was the sketchiest mantle I've done in my entire life. Holy shit. I should be dead. I did not deserve that. Apparently I'm a god. Living god of gaming? Hang on. Hang on a second. Right, now I did... Okay, I saved after that ridiculous jump that I just made. So, I have a feeling... Yeah, why is this guy getting alerted by the simplest things? No. I kind of forgot that there was an impassable gate there. So that solves that, I guess. Actually, hang on. I can... No, let's not do that. I was going to say I can have a shortcut and I would just body surf down using that guy, but I could just go down here like a normal person. I think I need to view this from ground level. That window, maybe? I think that window probably, even. Yeah. This may be the solution to all my problems. I thought this guy was about to see me. I was about to say that, or create several more problems for myself. Okay. I used all of my jumping strength with that one jump. Okay, so this has got to be the public works then. Which means, yes. Aha. Great. Which... I mean, this is something. This is some progress. Doesn't tell me how to get to that other little mansion entrance, though. Aha! Now this is the key that I was looking for earlier. Tomlinson, criminal and pagan heretic, escaped from the builder's judgment until he drowned in the canal below Merkbell. Benjamin Cleftjaw Lux, thief's pawn, died neath righteous punishment. Marla, whore, thief, sent to Craigscleft prison for detention. DeWall, crime overlord, sent to Craigscleft prison for detention until his public execution. Okay, now... I go here. Yes, yes. I'm much preferring this feeling of I can leave anytime I want to, but I'm not going to because I don't want to, than the usual, oh god, please get me out of this mission, but I still need like 1,000 more loot somehow. That is normally the case. Okay, well that's that. There is still one more manor unaccounted for. And it is... where? Like over here somewhere, was it? Yeah, over there. No, I've been to that one. No, it's this one, right. It's that one. How the hell do I get to that one? Because it's not... yeah, it's not there. Hang on. I think I have to go up there, actually, again. Or at least I need to check. Nice shot. Okay. I need to see if there... excuse me. If there is some other method. No, because, yeah, this just takes me here. And where I need to be is on the other side of this, I believe. Also, I didn't check up here, and I have an idea that there might be something up here. Just getting the feeling. Yep, there it is. Oh, damn it, I already used my shortcut. That's a shame. Okay, I have been there. I've also been... or have I? Pretty sure I've been here. I don't know if I've actually been over on that side, though. Not sure how one would achieve going over to that side, actually. I'm like 80% sure I've been in this place, though. Yeah, this is where the perfumed love letter is. But... what if... hang on. Sorry, is that a real window? No, it's just got the latch shut. Okay. What if I were to do something like this? Oh. Wait, no, I think I have been down there, haven't I? Or have I? Please, please! Okay. Well, what if... no, that's even worse somehow, I think. That's definitely worse. 1 HP in a dream. Don't even worry about it. Don't sweat it. Yeah, I've been here. I have very definitely been here. Okay, well, I think I may just leave that a mystery then. That one mansion. I think it may be time for me to move on. Three body surfs in a row. No big deal. Didn't mess up a single one of them. Okay, what's the loot total? 4,000. Well, I know where some of it is. But not all of it. There's gotta be, like, several places I missed then. I probably missed a bunch of the Keeper compound. Excuse me, actually. Coming to think of it. But, oh well. That's a mystery for another day. Anyway. It's nice to actually be playing missions that are pretty much well made. Most of the time now. It's a nice novelty. So, up next is Nigel's Hidden Treasure by BBB. Wait, I should consider refilling my water before getting too far into this. But at any rate, I guess I'll read the briefing, I'll go get the water, and then we can start up. So, Nigel's Hidden Treasure, version 2 by BBB from the 10th of February 2013. Hooray, we're into 2013. There's 4 missions in 2013. So, we're gonna get through that pretty quickly. At the local pub, I overheard one of the local thieves, Nigel, bragging about how he and a few others from the West Side gang had found some hidden treasure in the caves near Nigel's house, and they were going to continue searching for more treasure and a magic scepter. The caves were always rumored to be haunted, and even the Hammers were afraid to enter the caves. There are many stories told late at night, after much ale was consumed, that most of those who ventured into the caves never returned. Lord Reginald supposedly lost 20 men in the caves about 5 years back. The one man who made it out alive has been completely incoherent ever since. Well, I know where Nigel lives, as I introduced him to a fence a few years ago for a hefty fee, which he never paid to me. He's since taken to pushing around the weaker petty thieves who can barely make ends meet. He is one to avoid. He really has no honor and lives by no code. Maybe it's time for me to pay him back. Yes, a little revenge and some gold would make a nice end to this evening. In any case, I could use some extra funds, and Nigel is not really as tough as he thinks he is. Actually, I don't have to be tough with him, just smarter than he, which is not very challenging. My plan is to drink ale for a few hours after the pubs close while the city goes to sleep, then to break into Nigel's house and steal whatever he has collected. My new fence Vincent says if I drop goods and trinkets off to him late tonight, he'll turn them into gold within 24 hours. While I'm in the city in the dark, I may as well take some extra loot for myself. Easy job, fast money, and paying back an old enemy. What am I waiting for? Time to go to work. I'm low on arrows, so maybe I should break into the weaponsmith to gather some equipment just in case I run into a little resistance. Alright. So, that is Nigel's Hidden Treasure. I am, however, going to make this intermission a real one and go refill my water. So, I'll be right back, and after that, we will start up the mission. Alright, I'm back. I see I have returned in the midst of an ad break. It was occurring to me while I was over getting my water that I was remembering the Tower of St. Moira from yesterday, which has a inexplicable file size of 90 megabytes, despite being, like, not that big of a mission. And I was like, what the hell was up with that, huh? So I just opened up the folder and looked through it, and there's just inexplicably, like, a shitload of sound files in there, and they're all, like, regular vanilla Thief sound files that shouldn't be necessary for the mission to function. Like, they shouldn't need to be duplicated, so I don't know why they are, but they are. I was like, did he just, like, inexplicably use, like, those, were the fart sounds, like, 30 megabytes a piece or something like that? But yeah, no, it's just a bunch of duplicated, regular sounds. So, there you go. Anyway, Nigel's hidden treasure. Let's see what Nigel is hiding. Break into Nigel's house and see what treasure he's found and steal it. Pay a visit to the local weaponsmith and load up on weapons. After your work is done, find your way back to your starting point. While you're out and about, steal 10,000 in loot. My god. Okay.
What's that?
Is someone over there? Did you hear about Billy?
You mean Billy, who wins the drinking contests at the pub?
Yes, that's him. They say Nigel sent him down the caves near Nigel's place, and he did not return. I think he's dead.
Why did he ever go down into those caves? Men were lost years ago, and I thought the caves were sealed off for many years. Even the hammers stay away from them.
That scoundrel Nigel had Billy and some others open the caves and go looking for treasure. Crazy, if you ask me.
I stay away from Nigel ever since he cut off Big John's ears in a drunken fight. How did you hear all this anyway?
Amy knows Billy's girlfriend Betty, and she is beside herself. I think she'd better start looking for another boyfriend. I'm going to see them both later after dinner is over.
Seems like every few years another courageous group decides to go looking for gold and treasure only to never return. I remember the expedition to the Bone Hoard. Supposedly Garrett made it through there and came out in one piece. Tell Betty, the hot maiden in the stables, that if she needs some love, I'll be drinking ale by myself tonight as usual.
She is too young for you, and I think she can do without you tonight. But I may be lonely later. Leave your door unlocked.
Well, see ya. Anyway, yes, I will be coming out unscathed. Once again. Mostly. Actually, I'll be probably at least partially scathed. If my history is anything to go by. Hang on. This is probably that. What do I even have? I have no sword, blackjack, some broadhead arrows, 1 water, 1 rope.
Here we go.
Garrett really wasn't kidding around about the low on equipment bit. Peak ambience, of course, and correctly set up to boot. Do I have a map, by the way? I do! Rough map, very, very old. Okay, so I want to be going, I guess, southwest. Assuming that this map is oriented north, south, east, west, which is probable, but... Okay, hang on. That's the guard tower. I think. Right, this is the guard tower. Start guard tower would be to the south, theoretically. Yes, okay, so yeah, the map is oriented correctly. This is good. 'You love to see it. Anyway, it's time for me to catapult myself across this canal.
Stop right there. Come on now, come on.
Oh, well, there's the weaponsmith. Who did I alert anyway? Some guy on the roof, I guess.
Peaceful enough now.
Sounds like an archer, actually. Okay. I'm really hoping this doesn't need a key. And also that there is a sword and any amount of equipment in here. Any non-zero amount of equipment would be good.
Is that you?
What? Why are you being alerted, dude? Wow. 4 whole water arrows.
Hello? Show yourself.
I suppose I'll have to make do, but the use of this red cobblestone for the streets is interesting. You don't see that very often. I like it. But yeah, here you can... Oh, that's made out of metal, not wood, huh? Okay. Well, that puts a bit of a wrench in the works of my plan. But yeah, like you can see even here, that these streets are less natural looking. Things are like more flat, which is how it is in the original games, to be fair. But yeah, making the streets sort of rougher and more uneven was a trend that came later. Like that floating lamppost. Actually, I need to come back here because... What's the deal with this? Well, that's not a real door. That is a real door, though. Well, I'm less than 10% of the way to my loot goal. But I have just started, to be fair. Okay, so if a guy like me were to want to get to a place like on that roof, how would that be achieved? One wonders. Or is it even possible? I suppose it might not be possible. That's... could also be a thing. Hang on, can I... No. No, I cannot. If I had like a crate, it wouldn't happen to be a... Well, there's this. That's like a crate. I can't pick it up, though. So it's going to be completely agonizing, I think, to bring that over. So that is a no-go. As soon as I left the ground there, I could feel that that jump was not going to be good. Oi. Hey now, Garrett. There we go. Garrett just briefly forgot how to jump. It's fine. Happens to the best of us. Hey, more broadhead arrows that I'm never going to use. What did that do? Oh, I see. Wait a sec. Oh, this is not. This is the titular Nigel's hidden treasure. I see.
Contracted with Sam to kill Garrett. Sam has 3 very tough associates, and the 4 of them will take care of Garrett Friday night after the pub closes. They kill Garrett at his place, and I pay them 100 gold on delivery of Garrett's dead body. Then they'll discard him into the canal. I'll finally be rid of my competition forever. Ha ha. No one will care when they discover the floating body, least of all the City Watch.
Is this going to be kill Nigel now? Yeah. Called it.
I spoke with Jordan a few weeks ago, and he's convinced the magic scepter we've heard about for so long is in one of the cave systems in the area. He read about it in his Uncle Gilbert's private journal, which Jordan got when Gilbert passed away last year. Gilbert was the house captain for Lord Hildebrand for 20 years. The Lord had a magic scepter that he had stolen from a wizard who was killed in the last war. According to Gilbert, it was the most beautiful piece he'd ever seen, and any of the local wizards would pay handsomely for it. The last Gilbert wrote of it, the magic scepter was stolen from Hildebrand and was moved deep in the caves and protected by haunts. They'll have to be dealt with before we take the scepter off their hands. I must find it. That scepter is my retirement, and I'll find it even if it means death to dozens of men. I promised Jordan 300 gold if I find the scepter. He'll get a big surprise when I find the scepter, as I'll give him my sword to the throat. Nigel. Alright, well, that's it for you, Nigel. The latest in the long line of Garrett kills a guy. Cave door. Papyrus. Nigel, I hope Billy made it out of the cave yesterday. It's getting much more dangerous and the spiders are multiplying. I did not see Billy come out and waited for almost an hour by the entrance. I fear the worst. After he did not show up, I locked the gate. Here is the key. Don't venture back into the caves. Even though we know the magic scepter is somewhere down there, it is no longer worth the risk. If Billy makes it out alive, I think we have to agree to still let him keep his 50% for doing all the work and taking all the risk. Make sure you're storing the gold in the secret hiding place in your house. We should be able to acquire the Old Brown Shoe Tavern soon enough. Maybe we should take to stealing from local nobles, as it is far safer. Hello, Acid Cat. Welcome back. There is much taffing about. It's kind of funny, because I think the last time I saw you, I was also playing... This is Nigel's Hidden Treasure by BBB. I was playing a different BBB mission, Augustine's Revenge. That is not the cave door. That is the cave door. I will not go into the cave door, though, because there is other stuff to rob, theoretically. At least I hope there is. Making plans for Nigel. Yeah, exactly. I have indeed made plans for Nigel. And now he is gone forever. Is there actually nowhere else left to go? Like, that might not be a... Hang on, actually. What if? What if? Aha! Probably not the intended way to get there, though. Oh, yeah. Oh. I literally could have just done this. Okay. I'm going to assume that... Yeah, so that switch is going to open this. But it looks like there isn't even anything in there, so... Okay, well, I guess that might be it, then. I was kind of expecting more of a city section.
I mean, maybe there will be more of a city section just on the other side of the caves or some such, but only one way to find out. Not loving the equipment that I'm going in here with, but... Okay, maybe I am going to use... No. Okay, we can do this better. Or worse. I could do it worse. That works too? There we go. I'm dead. Yeah. Okay, there we go. This is our missing guy, I guess. Hope Edward comes back here soon. Broke my leg with the fall and one of those damn spiders stung me. Should never come down here just for the gems. What was I thinking? You were thinking, wow, it would be neat to have some gems. Hello? Hate that everything reminds me of Sly Cooper. I'm in the opposite position. Everything reminds me of Thief. Well, maybe not everything, but many things. Oi! 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 There we go. Wait, what was that key? Cave door key? No, it's just a regular key. You're jumping down the shaft. It reminded me of an intro to Sly when you were breaking into a police precinct and need to jump down a shaft full of lasers. Ah, okay. A very similar way to the lava shaft. Looks like we're in for a fairly lava-full time down here in the old cave. Or, well, technically this would be magma, I guess, since it's underground. I am so glad I found out... Well, I mean, this is years ago at this point, but the fact that I found out that you can just blackjack these little spiders and insta-kill them because they have so little health. I used to waste so many arrows on those little guys when I was a kid.
Every key opens something, somewhere.
Oh? Guard log. Make sure all guards follow the key procedures for the guard tower. One key to stay at the tower, and the other key is to be left at the guard office in case one of the stupid guards loses the key like Benny did last week. Okay. I guess that was just a brief detour into the caves then. So actually... I bet we do this, that. Yeah, so this actually opens something completely different.
Just you wait till I...
Okay. Maybe I just leave this man alone. Uh-huh. Oh, that's how you get to that guy. Okay. Oh, I was kind of expecting that to connect for some reason. I mean, maybe it does. Yeah, no. Okay, if I just time this a little better. Or I could just completely fall off. That's also a thing I could do.
Thought I saw something.
Great.
Who's there?
Okay. Great.
Thought I saw something.
I know it's doable because I literally did it like 2 minutes ago.
What I see there.
There we go. And there. Excellent. It's the void? So yeah, I guess that makes sense that that is made of metal, because this would break the flow of the mission completely. Okay. What do we have in here? Yet another episode of I am completely unable to read the direction of sounds. I thought that guy that I heard walking around was down, not up. But it seems that he is very much up. And also, not even in the building, as it turns out. Okay, before I do this... Oh, God. What is down here? That's what I need to know. Actually, before I go there, what's over here? Ah.
Nothing ever happens on this job.
Could be worse.
So dull. Just patrol around in circles.
You rather be sweeping streets again?
At least then I was meeting people.
Yeah, but the wrong kind of people.
Boring, boring, boring.
Very necessary conversation. I feel like that one shows up a lot in fan missions. I haven't heard it in a while, but I have heard it a great many times. Nope, not down. Not down, you fool. Up, whoop, up. Onwards and upwards.
What was that noise?
I just got hit by the exact same trap a second time. Oh. Okay, that guy might cause me some problems in a minute, but let's just try not to think about that. $10,000 loot, by the way. Actually, I'm not off to the worst start. I'm at nearly 30% of the goal. Yeah, I sort of figured that was what that was going to do. Am I even supposed to go down here? Okay, well... I guess I'm not always able to get the body surf done correctly. There we go. Am I supposed to be down here, or is this... Is this no-go zone? This kind of feels like it's no-go zone. This is very definitely no-go zone. Welcome to the void. Yeah, okay. Should have known that was going to be the case. Based on Augustine's revenge. Certified life of the party moment. This type of door always trips me out when you have to lockpick it because it doesn't actually move. Like the handle, I mean. Oh, excuse me, it doesn't move. Ah.
Not so secret anymore, is it?
My thoughts exactly, Garrett. I was about to just say that as a joke. And then you said it for me. Dave, we're almost out of cash. Make sure you put the silver in the secret compartment before you meet me at my mother's house. Also, make sure you arrive by Saturday. I know you don't like her, but she really does like you. Love, Bunny. Oops. Welcome to another episode of Garrett Completely Ruined Somebody's Life. Upper gate. You mean this upper gate? You do. Hang on, can I get there? I thought I saw some loot. Maybe I can't get there. It kind of looks loot-shaped to me. Oh. No, it's arrow-shaped. But I guess I did use a couple of those so far. There we go. Back in the caves, I guess. Were those first caves not the real caves? Is this now the real caves? Ouch. That was kind of unnecessary damage for me to take, but oh well, I guess I'll just live with it. Wait. There we go. Okay, this looks like I shouldn't be going there. In the sense that I think that the texture change is indicating a sort of progress. Which means it is time for me to investigate whatever is going on over here further. Okay, okay. Yeah, that is what I thought was happening. Where's this ape beast I keep hearing? I've heard him like 4 times now. Seriously, where is this guy? I was kind of half-heartedly avoiding him in an attempt at stealth. He's got to be above somewhere, I guess. Huh. Okay, then. Guess I'm just hearing him through the walls. It's Garrett's preternaturally good hearing. I don't like that. I don't like that I have to make a splash sound. I don't like that at all. Alright. Let's hope they don't hear me. I could see that from all the way up there. For those of you unaware, water is a loud as fuck surface. It is as loud as tile. So, jumping into water is equivalent to jumping on tile. Or metal, pretty much. So, very much had to let these guys go on their merry way. It's a fire elemental over there. Man. Alright, buddy. Oh, there's two of you. I don't want to hear it from either of you. Very Lost City coded. Wonder if I'm actually going to run into some Lost City stuff. And then Garrett's going to do his, So this is the Lost City. It's not lost no more. Oh shit, I forgot these guys were here. I merrily bunny hopping away. Do I have a favorite cartoon show? Good question. No, I don't think so. I mean, I haven't watched a lot, like, as an adult. Not that I have... I actually do like animation as a medium. I just haven't watched that much. I do remember, as a kid, seeing the Batman animated series, like the 90s one with, who is it? Kevin Conroy and, Mark Hamill. That was pretty good. But, yeah, as an adult, I actually haven't watched that much animated stuff that are like shows. I've seen some movies, but believe it or not, I actually don't watch a lot of TV. Or movies, really, for that matter. I have, like, the... I was talking to a coworker the other day about this. I have, like, the opposite relationship to... Where was the... I definitely saw a way to get down earlier. I have, like, the opposite relationship to, like, TV and movies and books that most people do. Which is to say, like, the average person watches, like, a fair amount of TV and movies, I feel like, but will, like, only pick up a book once in a while if there's something that particularly piques their interest, whereas I read all the time, but whoa, hello. But I only usually, like, pick up a show or a movie if it's something that particularly piques my interest in some way. My digital entertainment is mostly confined to video games. Regular show is pretty good. Yeah, I've heard good things about that. I feel like I feel like I know a couple people who've watched that. If you're right, I have no mouth and I must scream. I actually haven't, believe it or not. I know its premise. I haven't read any Ellison, actually, I don't think. At least not that I remember. Actually, that may not be true. I've I've read a lot of things. Especially when I was younger, I tore through books voraciously. Now I am like, you know, I read, instead of however many, like, I would read probably a book like once every couple of days or like few days when I was younger, and now it's more like one a week. I have no idea where I'm going, incidentally. I don't know where any of this leads. Easily your favorite book? Well, I will have to put that higher on the list. It does intrigue me. I haven't played the point-and-click adventure game that was based on it either, but I hear good things about that. It's free on Epic a while ago. I am a big Epic boycotter still. Mostly, I mean, partially it's on principle, but partially it's just I am lazy and do not like to have 5 million launchers for my games on my PC. I have the same thing with pretty much everybody else's proprietary launchers. Like, I'm much less likely to like get something if it needs like the Ubisoft launcher or the EA launcher, for instance. I do get things on GOG though, now and again. I really don't know where I'm going, by the way. I'm just sort of like wandering around aimlessly. This is probably very clear to all of you, and I probably don't have to explain it. But I keep encountering ways that I'm like, this kind of looks like it's progress. Like, potentially big progress, which means I don't want to miss things. There we go. Kind of saying I have like 3 game launchers and refuse to download Mod Manager since a lot of them require you to open your games through them. Yeah. The less steps to... Is this the same 2 guys from before? No. Yes, never mind. It is. They got separated somehow. What the hell? Where's the other guy? Shit. I think I may have just sabotaged myself, because the other guy is going to be around somewhere and he's going to see his friend is unconscious and he's going to freak out unless I knock him out very quickly. Like I just did. Oh, okay. So yeah, this is back at the... Well, not the beginning, but where I started earlier. Was there... Getting sidetracked here. So there's that. Right, this is how I got in. So yes, no, there was no other path. I didn't forget anything. Okay, so I guess I do have to go that way with the bug beasts then, wherever the hell that was. Sure wasn't that way. Down here, I think, maybe? Wherever the houses were. Yeah, there we go. There wasn't anything there, no. I like that these sunken buildings are not your stereotypical Lost City ones and look more like recent. Right, okay, those guys were there. So then I go this way. And then, yeah, down here. This was the way.
Finally found the key to that door across the lava. Spider came out of nowhere. I got the bastard with an arrow right in the eye and another in his side. He got me good with his stinger, but I think I will be all right once I rest for a bit. Wish I had some ale to help give me some reason to buy happy. Billy was not too far behind. I hope he catches up soon.
I don't think I've seen Billy. So I got some bad news for you, dead guy. Okay, this is a little more Lost City coded in terms of texturing. Ooh. That is very loud. What's my favorite book? Now there's a question. That's really hard to say. I feel like I'm inclined to say it's got to be something by China Miéville, since he's my favorite author, I would say. But which one would it be, though? I'm sort of inclined to say, very abrupt sound, just, transition there. I'm sort of inclined to say, like, Perdido Street Station, maybe, but I don't know. That book's depressing as hell. I mean, most of his stuff is, but, it's also, because of the, I won't spoil it, but there is a big plot twist in that, that is, extremely dark, so it'll make me look like a crazy person if I say that that's my favorite book. But I don't know. There's The Scar is also good. That's from the same series. I was less a fan of. I mean, I still liked it, but I was less a fan of Iron Council, the last book. But oh man, I don't know. But I feel like I used to say, like, back in the day, and by back in the day I mean like 2-ish years ago, whenever the information was not public. It used to be that Neil Gaiman was my favorite author, but things came out, so that is no longer the case. Which is a damn shame, because he is a good writer, but unfortunately kind of a terrible person. Like, I mean, even if you take the stuff, like, just the stuff that he's admitted to doing, not everything else that he's, like, accused of, but just the stuff that he's admitted to doing, he is at the very least a creepy old man. So, it's kind of put a bad taste in my mouth as far as rereading and interacting with his work was concerned. Oh, settle down, you. Okay, maybe I can just... What if I just run around this burrick, actually? To probably find out that there's nothing even in here. Yeah. Okay, where... Right, this way. I see. Okay, so that's option A. What else do we have going on here? No, that's where I came from. Option B is... Option B also leads into option A. And possibly into option C. Okay, what the hell's going on over here? I don't understand this. I heard a little pew-pew, like the spider fired something. But apparently these guys are friends. It's puzzling. Okay, let's just miss every single shot, shall we? Okay, that's also still a miss. I did hit something, but I hit something other than the ground, which is good. This... Okay, this guy's got like 10 million HP apparently. I forgot how much chaos spiders have. Holy shit, is this guy gonna die ever? God damn. Okay, I can have like one arrow back. I don't know where the other one went, but I can have one. Still less than half of the loot goal, by the way, but that's okay. Hello, Karis. Welcome. Good to see you again. Glad you could make it. Okay. So I guess in the end it was really just this way. It was this way all along. I'm still curious about that that ape beast I heard, like at the beginning of the cave system, and also that door that I couldn't pick at the beginning of the cave system. I feel like we're maybe gonna circle around to there eventually. It's just so abrupt, like... Why does the lava have to be so damn loud? I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't like anything about this. Oh, this just goes to the same place. What? Why? Jake jumped out onto those moving rocks. I watched him closely and thought he was going to make it across, but he was knocked off when two of them collided. I decided not to try getting across as it was horrible seeing him end up falling into the lava. Hey, what? Okay, no. Never mind. I did actually just accidentally fling it. Lava on, very on. Yeah.
Good thing I'm not afraid of heights.
Well, at least this has Assassin's ambience and not... Okay. Garrett has lost his ability to jump distances. It is Assassin's ambience and not in our ears the whole time, so that's good. I wonder if that ape beast over there is the ape beast from before. Okay, well, I guess I don't get to go down there after all. Actually, or do I? Hang on, are these... I think these rocks are actually having those sounds emanate from them, like that little wow. Wow, yeah, I think they are. How do I leave? Also, I'm seeing water through that. Having air tower flashbacks. Yeah. Yep, the best part of the game. Holy shit, that was sketchy. That is 2 big sketchy jumps I've managed to make tonight. And I didn't even need to do that jump. And also I've missed my elevator. So ooh. Okay, that's a little goofy. Well then, get ready for that hot air tower action. You know it, you love it. I probably shouldn't have saved on this thing. Okay, what if, yeah, no, okay, it does go down. It does go down. It's fine. It goes down. We're all good. Still have PTSD from the fire tower. I think the fire tower actually might be... Actually, no, that's... The water tower exists. The fire tower is probably the... I was gonna say the easiest, but it's... I don't know. I think... Okay, this has got to be doable. I think... I think accounting, like, purely for if you are patient, the air tower is probably the easiest. Other than the water tower, obviously. Or... No, I don't know, because the earth tower doesn't really have that much going on in it either. So maybe the fire tower is the hardest one. Once you learn to water or cool the hot plates, it is easier. Yeah, true. I always forget that that's a thing, though. That is a piece of information that exists in my brain, but every time I'm there, I forget to actually employ it. Okay, so that goes down. I do not want to go down. These guys better have, like, 5,000 plus loot in this place. Because, I might be in trouble. I might be in big trouble.
Man-face stew. Cut carrots. Burdock tail, skinned and cut in thin slices. Pail of swamp water. Cut greens. 1 face of man, including ears. Lots of salt and pepper. Mixed berries. Boil over flame for 3 hours.
Okay, we're off to a good start. I do still need nearly 5,000 more loot. But, you know. Hang on a second, wait. Was there something I missed over here? Right, there is an upwards way. Hang on. Now, this is probably how I leave. I'm thinking, actually. Because it would make more sense. I know that that jump that I did to get here was sketchy. Hello, loot. Hello, lots of loot. Huh. I see what appears to be a secret door over there, so that's probably the way to get in, because it doesn't seem like there's anything from here. 3-minute warning on the ads. So anyway, downwards I go. In that case. Actually, you know, I wonder if that specific guy that I was just looking at is... Can I... No, I didn't think so. I wonder if that specific guy is the guy that I was hearing when I was in the caves, and if that door with the ladder that I saw is how to get through that secret passage. I have an idea, and it's an idea that goes along the lines of there is a way to get into that passage from down below, and also probably I don't get anything out of it. Yep, there it is. So this will be the intended way to get in, and not making a crazy person jump. Yeah. Okay. That wasn't really what I was expecting to happen, but yeah, okay. Yeah. So this is what you're supposed to do. If you were a normal, non-insane person. Okay, well now the question is, how do I leave? Like, for real, how do I leave? I mean, we got a shitload of loot over here, but... Can I get on the roof somehow? Oh. Or, you know, I could just do this.
Ernie, make sure you put the key to the storeroom back in the secret room when your shift is over. If we lose any food or gold, you will have your tail cut off. Bilko!
Okay, well the key to the secret room is in the storage room. I don't know what the storage room looks like or where it is, but, you know. Sanity is for weak people. True, true. Only strong people allowed here. Treasure room key.
Make sure you put this key back here each time you take it. Very important to protect our treasures.
Well, you better have 5,000 worth of treasures, buddy. Or you're gonna have one moderately inconvenienced thief on your hands. Hello and welcome to being a moderately inconvenienced thief. That was like 700. There'd be gold, or there could be ingredients in the head stew, yeah. I don't even have a no-kill objective. I literally could, too. Okay, well, there goes some guys. What? Top 10 anime plot twists? I was not expecting this at all. Hey, do you guys know that you have a gargantuan-ass fort full of ape beasts literally right through there? You guys ever go over here and check this out? See, missions with around 8,000 total loot, but it's 10,000 as a requirement is insane. Yeah. I think that was the requirement in, or something close to it, I feel like, was the requirement in Augustine's Revenge. The previous mission that I played by the same author. And there ended up being like a crazy like treasure trove at the end that had like 10 bazillion loot in it. But I'm hoping that that's going to be the case here. Though we will see. I mean, Nigel's bedroom key isn't going to open that, is it? But hope springs eternal. Oh. I was totally expecting that to be locked. How many guys do we need patrolling this front entrance, really? Actually, you know, I could probably do that better. By which I mean from a completely different direction. I also don't need to KO those guys at all. How many dudes is this? This is a lot of dudes. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 5 or 6 dudes there at least. That's all just from this front door. That doesn't even open, by the way. You know if there's an infinite spawn in this game? I don't know about in this mission in particular, but I believe it's somewhat possible. At least like infinite object spawning is possible. As you will see in an upcoming mission. I won't spoil it, but there is a for those who are unaware, some of you may be aware already, but there is a particular thing that an old associate of mine liked to use as an Easter egg. Most beautiful cuddle puddle, and it's about to get even more beautiful. Like if it's possible and the engine can handle it. Well, I don't know how it works in the Maw of Chaos, but I feel like Into the Maw has some form of that happening. Although the dudes that go into the portal, like at the beginning of the mission, at the front end, I guess you could say, those guys I think just get like destroyed or whatever. So it's like it is technically they infinitely spawn, but practically they kind of don't, because... Ah, I see. So it was a real door after all. I hope these guys are loaded, because I might be in trouble if not. I don't know what I just did. Is there another statue on this side that also has the same button, or... No. Probably despawn or maybe even get teleported back to the other side to cycle again. Yeah, I'm not sure which it is, but I think it is one of the two of those. What did I actually... Ah. I see. Ah, now this is more like what I'm looking for. I still don't have the magic scepter. I don't know where the hell that is. That may prove problematic at some point. Because that is definitely supposed to be in a cave somewhere. Shit, 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 shit. It's fine. It's fine. Mostly. Okay, well, while you look for me, I'm going to pick this door open. How about that, Mr. Hammerite? There's an obvious secret door if ever I've seen one. Okay, now we're gonna have another guy involved. This is... 2 more guys. Holy shit, this place is busy. Okay, all of you...
Call down the wrath of the builder on
Oh.
he who has done this.
Oops. I don't know why I thought throwing a guy at him wouldn't wake him up. Their stance gets me every time. It's like specifically the Hammerites do this. No, 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 no. Get back into your stance, buddy. I gotta illustrate. Yeah, this is literally... This is like the mom says it's my turn to use the Xbox stance. I'm about to throw another guy at him. Look, I'm up throwing a dude and he's not happy.
That shall not save you long.
This is good. This is good. He's stuck in bed throwing a fit. Love the sound propagation. Yeah, it's it's really good.
Monday. Saw Agnes today. She is absolutely wonderful. How can I follow the builder and discharge my duties as a high priest if I am attracted to a woman? This has to stop. Tuesday. Sent Agnes a note to meet me for a private holy session. She declined and said she was busy. I wonder if she was really busy or figured out I am attracted to her. Wednesday. Met Agnes this morning after services. We drank some wine and laughed a lot. She kissed me before she left. I think I must resign as high priest. Oh, what a dilemma. Thursday. Agnes sent me a peach pie. It was delicious, but how could I accept this as a token of love? She's coming tonight to see me. What to do? Friday. Agnes stayed here last night in my secret room. I have never been so happy. This is the end. I am in love, and tomorrow I am going to resign. How to explain this to the bishop, that is the question. I have a beautiful necklace for her, which I hope she will love. For now, I am going to drink a bottle of wine.
Wait, did I steal the... Oh, yeah. This thing. I've always thought of that as like a tiara, not a necklace, but I guess it kind of is a necklace, huh? Or it works as a necklace at the very least.
Thou shalt bleed yet, villain.
I love this guy. He gets to live. Ooh. Thank you. Even the Transformers in this place sing. That's just how holy this place is. And now it's going to be full of holes in their treasury. Palpatine in a chair spin. There we go. Not really sure what caused Garrett to jump there. I did not press the jump button. It wasn't really a jump, though. It was kind of a weird half, like... I don't know what that was. The Dark Engine works in mysterious ways. That's all I can say. 8258. I'm beginning to worry that I have missed the magical scepter, and I'm going to have to do some sort of heinous backtracking to get to it. I'm not liking any of these sounds with my 6 moss arrows that I have in my possession.
Who goes?
Okay. Why did that alert you? That's going to be a bit of an issue for me, I think. In the short to medium term. $86, eh?
Intruder!
Why?
Beware an intruder!
Why? Why?
Thou art the nail!
Nice try. Whoa, whoa, okay. Okay. This is no good. As long as there are no archers involved, it should be okay. Oh, even better. Even better. I wondered if there might be another one. Okay, so... Shit. Okay, you know what? It doesn't actually matter. How about you all come up here? It would be a very cool and good idea if all of you came up here into this dark and secluded room.
I shall find thee and crush thee.
Where do you think you're going, dude?
Where did he hide?
Literally up here. You saw that I was up here. Where else would I have gone, dude?
Find thee and crush thee.
Now where are you going? That's a man on a mission right there. This is where I find out that there's an alarm in this temple.
Forever. 'Twas your last warning.
Bathroom? Yeah. He's busy searching for an intruder, but the burritos from the temple supper have finally hit. Ah. I'm liking this. I don't know what key that was that I just got, but Upper gate key? Is that what that was? Back tower key. That's the new one, I think. Still don't have enough loot, by the way. Oh. Yeah, I kind of should have seen that coming, huh?
Seaside games and face. Where did he hide?
Was just sort of feeling like there might be a golden hammer or some such around the pulpit. I know, like, the fact that there's a billion guys around... Yeah, see, there it is. I was gonna say, the fact that there's a billion guys around really doesn't matter, because as far as I'm aware, BBB was a bit of a knockout player, and consequently, everything is knockout designed.
Praise the building, for it is he who guides our hand in using the hammer to hit the nail. Chapters, the hammer must hit the nail. Daily prayer, builder first, humility second. Avoiding temptations, strawberry fields forever, revolution number 9.
Yeah. There was also, if not that exact Beatles reference, a very similar... Oh my god. A very similar Beatles reference in Augustine's Revenge. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going, dude? Where are you going? Where could you possibly be going that is more important than this? Do you have a... Okay, just, if we just... Boys, gentlemen. Friends, Romans, countrymen. Shit, there's another guy. That... That is unfortunate for me. I was not expecting there to be another archer.
Where went the intruder?
Thou shalt know the builder's grace doth
Okay, so it was like the back tower I had a key for, or something. Whatever that even means. Plus there's this whole area I haven't been to that contains absolutely nothing of use, but I haven't been here, so... You know. So I do have to get back to the starting point. That does tend to imply that somewhere around here is a way to get back. But where? Not that I have, like, pretty much any of my goals done, actually. I mean, I killed Nigel, I broke into the weaponsmith, I broke into Nigel's house, I stole his hidden treasure, the titular hidden treasure, and broke into the guard tower, but, you know, like, none of this is on the map. I don't know where this place is. Oh, this is the tower. Yeah, right. Okay, does this lead to more caves and more ape beasts and ideally a magic scepter that I need to steal? Okay, well, it does lead to at least some of those things. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I mean, I've got 9,800, so it seems very likely that I will encounter the rest of the loot I need naturally on the way. It's the scepter that concerns me the most. That kind of looks like a way out. The contrast is very funny. You've got the very chill Assassin's music and then just the very abruptly. Y'all got any magic scepters around here? Any magic scepter enjoyers? Magic scepter havers? Hang on, before I go there, I have a feeling that's actually the way forward. It is in fact the way forward. Distinct lack of, actually no, I'm not going to do that. Distinct lack of magical scepters still, which is very concerning. I have a feeling I was supposed to find the magic scepter like an hour ago or something. Actually, maybe I will have to kill this guy, in fact. Because, yeah, he is blocking the... Well, no, he wasn't even blocking the way. Okay, never mind. Oh well. Some poor dude buried there. 99. Only need 100 left. 100 more, rather. There is 100 left. I need 100 more. That's what I was trying to say. I somehow combined both of the phrases into a new, worse phrase. Even more ape beasts, for some reason. Even more lava, for some reason. Really getting the feeling that I'm going to be really, really sad. Just, something feels off. Something feels really off. Okay, well there's the loot goal. Still no main objective, though. And I am concerned. Sure is, Garrett. But what if I was to not go there? what if... Actually, I don't know. Cave door key does not open a door in a cave. It only opens a specific door near a cave. Yeah. Okay, I guess I do have to go down there. For some reason, I recognize this. This I recognize. This is the one image of this mission that stuck with me, apparently, all these years. And now I've alerted both of them, and now a third guy's gonna get involved. That's pretty cool. Burrick key. I see. That would not happen to open a door like this, would it? It would. It would open a door exactly like that. Hello. Hey, big dog. That was poorly thought out. I had a suspicion that maybe across the room was far enough away that I wouldn't alert the guy on the other side. Okay, well. That could have gone a little better, but... And you have a key I need, dude. Probably. Never mind. I guess the Burrick key just opens everything, huh? Oh. Never mind, there's the magic scepter right there. My worries were completely unfounded. And there's 3,000 more loot, just for good measure. Okay, massive sigh of relief. We're all good. We're all good.
It may be time for me to move along now.
You think,
Wear out my welcome.
Garrett? You think that might be a good idea? I'll just lock those guys in there, I think. Oops. GG, I guess. Well, not quite. Because there's still mission to go, it seems. Whoops. Okay, this guy mysteriously didn't hear that. Works for me. This mission just kind of keeps going, huh? I wonder if this was an inspiration for In and Out. Another mission I have not played for quite some time. From the 20th anniversary contest, because that one's kind of, I mean, it's a gag. It's built on a gag. It's a good gag that it's like, yeah, this will just be a simple job. I'll just go into this little this little building and steal the one thing, except then it's not there, and then it's like it becomes an increasingly bizarre like series of locations and things that like just keep going and going and going. And yeah, this was kind of like, hey, I'll just go steal from my old associate, and I'll go get a scepter that's in a cave near his house. And then this one also just keeps going and going and going with various different themes. Like there was sort of a Lost City thing going. There's I think this is the guy I was hearing earlier. There's, oh shit. I don't remember ever hearing that line before. Hey there, mouse, fear the cat. But yeah, there was the Lost City thing going on here. There was like the Hammerite Temple. There was various different iterations of cave city sections. Constantine beast themed sections. Where is the key that I found? Remember a reimagination of Thieves Guild like that? You're about to get a vase there, you're looking at the tower where it is, but it's not. Some thief took it and you've kind of followed the trace. Okay. Wonder if that's like... Is that Intertheft? I haven't played Intertheft. But, I know that is a reimagination, or reimagining of Thieves Guild. Okay, well I guess this guy just gets to die. Secret key. Not so secret anymore, is it? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy that I heard earlier. So where the hell was it this way? Yeah, here. Is this also opened by the secret key? It is. There we go. That's the way out. And I don't need anything else. I just got to get back to the starting point. One last piece of loot for the road. Oh. This just is the starting point, isn't it? Like, here? Yeah. What do you know? And then I'm gonna find out that I somehow missed like 2,000 more loot, right? Well, 1,000 more loot, but yeah. Wow. Loot City. Huh. Very, sort of design philosophy-wise familiar to, what's it called? Augustine's Revenge. But yeah, I like it. I feel like it did go on for a touch over long, but, you know. It's a lot, yeah, it absolutely is. It's a lot of loot. Am I from the US? I am not. I am from Canada. One of several, actually, Canadian thief streamers. From Alberta? Oh, same, actually. I'm not, fuck separatism? True. Yeah, we've got, the Wicked Witch of the Wexit in charge of, our province, unfortunately. well, I'm not gonna go on my whole rant about the state of politics in Alberta and also just, Canada at large, but yeah, that's, oh my god, what a mess we have here. Not as much of a mess as our southern neighbors, but yeah. It's, if I seen the referendum questions, yeah, they all suck. They don't make any sense. They're a massive waste of time and money. The whole thing is so stupid. It is so stupid. Oh my god, it's stupid. It's... At least I mean... Like, originally when they introduced all that stuff, it was like, yeah, this will be a yes or no question, and then it's like, do you agree that... What even is it? It's some dumbass thing, like, do you agree that Alberta should remain in Canada, or should the government of Alberta start the separation process, or some such thing? Something along those lines, where it was like very ambiguous, and it was like yes or no, and literally you could just interpret the yes or no to mean anything you want, which is very cool. And then there's like 5 other ones that are exactly like that, that are also stupid. But best it's fixing problems by dismantling systems without replacing them, and worst it's actively sabotaging federal systems. Yeah, pretty much. We have idiots in charge of this place, and they're like surprisingly super popular. It doesn't make any sense to me. I feel like I'm like one of like 100 people in the whole province who hasn't completely lost their minds. But oh well. But yeah, on the topic of Thief, there is a couple of short missions coming up, but as I just did a couple of like longish ones in a row. I feel like this is probably a good spot to end it, but yeah, we've got The Unseen by Skaki and Dead Night Sweet Delight by somebody. Anonymous Mystery Man is what it's listing here. And then The Widow's Ire. So probably because The Unseen and Dead Night Sweet Delight were both 64 cubed contest entries, if I'm not mistaken, they are both short, which means probably next stream will be those two and The Widow's Ire, at least part of The Widow's Ire. So yeah, we're starting to get to, it's like 1 to 2 missions a stream territory, because everything starts getting really big here. But yeah, we might be able to finish off 2013 next time. Literally had to lower the threshold to have the referendum happen. True, yeah. But it is, yeah. It's not just like, I don't know that many separatists personally. Like, most people that I know think that that's stupid, but there is a like shocking amount of them that still think that the UCP is like cool and good, despite the separatist pandering that they're doing. It's like man, we live in a place that I feel like almost ashamed to admit that I'm from at this point, because of how like publicly catastrophically dumb everything is. But oh well. But yeah, anyway, it is very tiring. It is, man, yeah. I'm like, I don't even want to particularly be living here, but unfortunately the area that I live in is, despite the fact that it like deals like 20 points of psychic damage every day that I wake up in this place, it's like affordable, so I'm unfortunately kind of stuck here at the moment, but someday perhaps I will escape to different pastures that are less insane. Affordable in Alberta, yeah. It's well, I have special living circumstances, shall we say. I know the people that I'm renting from, so they aren't like charging out the ass. to try and make like a bazillion dollars. But like where I was living before I was in this situation was like, yeah, they would just like up my rent by like $100 every year for no reason, while offering absolutely zero improvements, and situation or conditions in that apartment complex actually getting worse by the year. But then it became a situation of like, it was like either I continue paying like out the ass for that place, and like keep living there, keep the amount of space that I have or whatever, or pay exactly the same amount to live in a worse area in a smaller apartment. So I kind of ended up just sticking with it for like a few years, even though I arguably shouldn't have, but you know. But now I'm out of there, so I'm in a different place that is a lot cheaper, so that's nice. But yeah, I don't really want to stick around here forever. It is very redneck country, and that is not super compatible with my lifestyle or views and general life philosophy. But anyway, I digress. Thank you all for. I think I remember you saying something about that before. Yeah. This whole streaming project started in my old gnarly ass apartment back in the day. It wasn't the worst. It was like a new building, but it was a new building that had many problems because it was made by like the landlords themselves, who knew a thing or two about building and not more than probably 5 things about building. So there were real structural issues, and particularly like noise bleeding issues. Like, oh my god, the noise bled in that building. It was like the walls between the like apartment units were not too bad, but like holy shit, through the floors, oh my god, you heard everything. You heard everything all the time. It was so bad. But yeah, thanks anyway, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. Personally, I want to stay in Alberta to resist instead of run, but completely understand not wanting to deal with it. Yeah. I mean, this place does need people to stay and fight, so it's good. It's good to have some allies out there. Unfortunately, as somebody who is legally classified as disabled, except not in Alberta, just federally, not in Alberta because they took away the status. My medical supports are kind of drying up here, so the atmosphere notwithstanding, it may become a literal matter of life and death for me to be sticking around here. So thankfully, I have friends in other provinces, so I have not, complete like starting from square one. But so fucked it absolutely is. We have our boy Jason Kenny actually to thank for that one. That was a pre Daniel Smith thing, was the removing my disability status personally. Also disabled Tourette's. Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, I suspect they really don't like, even with like the qualifications that I have, they haven't wanted to really provide me with any supports. It's just sort of like, yeah, you have the legal classification. I'm like, cool, so you gonna do anything about that? And they're like, nah. They're like should I be working? They're like, probably not, but we'll I'm like, so are you gonna like give me anything so that I don't have to be working full time? They're like, nah. I'm like, cool, awesome, great. So I just work full time anyway. But yeah, I have a feeling with Tourette's, like, which absolutely is a legitimate, valid disability, they would be like, nah, no, you're good. We're not going to give you anything, because I am a inflammatory bowel disease haver. So with that, it's like I randomly just get killed at sometimes, even if I completely behave myself with my diet, and it's like, my body will randomly be like, no, actually, you're going to be lying down in, like, immovable agony for the next 3 days for no reason. And that is not enough to, like, give me any, like, supports, like, even on the old system before they removed the status. And now it's even worse than it was before because they just keep stripping it away because they hate everybody except for rich UCP donors, I guess. But oh well. Sometimes the cruel god playing with my tendons just won't let me drive anywhere. Yeah, I feel ya. It happens. It happens. But yeah, good to have a fellow Alberta friend out there. It's nice to see. Keep good to vent. Yeah, absolutely. We live in a cursed province. There's a meme I remember seeing that it's that like template that's like Adam Driver from, I think it's like A Marriage Story or something like that, where he's like slamming on the walls and stuff, and it's like every day I wake up blank. But that one specifically was like every day I wake up in Alberta. Like, yeah. Man. Anyway, it's been good chatting to y'all. I should probably sign off and think about heading in the direction of bed. Saw that. Yeah, it's a classic. It's a good one. But yeah. Thanks to everybody for stopping by. We'll pick it up with The Unseen by Skaki next time. Sometime next week. Most likely. Definitely not tomorrow. Probably not Monday. Maybe Monday. Probably not Monday, though. Definitely not Tuesday. Probably sometime in the Wednesday to Saturday range, but we'll see. And yeah, we'll crack off 2 to 3. Well, no. Let's be real. It's going to be like 3 to 4 more. But the Widow's Ire is 2 missions. So we'll get the first one done for sure. Maybe the second one. Maybe even if those go by fast, which they may or may not. I think they're both like medium to large sized missions, so probably not. But we might do the Serpentine Amulet. Serpentine Amulet. I was about to say the Serpentine Ambulance, which is not at all what that says. But that's another small mission because that was from the 10 Rims contest. So possibly we'll get into 2014 even next time, but at the very least, most of 2013. So yeah, thanks to everyone for stopping by. Thanks for chatting. I will catch you next time, and have a good night. Bye.